about to review is a timely one, with AI. This has nothing to do with AI, but talking about copyrights and things of that nature and getting your just due.
Right.
So we're about to review Power Ballad. It's rated R. It's 1 hour and 38 minutes.
And when you told me you seen Power Ballad, I'm like, I like Paul Rudd. I like Nick Jonas. But do I really want to see a comedy and musical? Nah. But then when I started watching, I was like, oh, this is kind of good. That's been happening a lot lately. A lot of movies you'll see, because I kind of follow her, behind most movies that are, we see all the big movies regardless, but then some of the smaller movies I kind of follow behind Jules sometimes. So I'm like, Power Ballad, oh, there we go. But then I get shocked because I sit there, I'm like, oh, this is kind of good. Okay, so let's talk about this, starring Paul Rudd, Nick Jonas, and Peter McDonald. The Jonas Brothers are done quite a few movies and stuff here and there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they still
they
make
used
music?
to be on Disney. Yes.
Oh, they were Disney kids.
Yeah, they still make music. They're touring and all that kind of stuff like that.
I liked it. They can sing. I like them.
So
okay, what's going
Rick,
on at Power
a
Ballad?
washed-up wedding singer, and Danny, a faded boy band star, bond over music at a late night jam session. When Danny turns Rick's song into a hit, Rick sets out to reclaim the recognition he believes he deserves.
Well, first, I don't like calling him a washed-up wedding singer.
I know.
That's kind of messed up, because, he had some success. Everybody's going to be some mega superstar, but that doesn't mean you haven't been successful just because you haven't reached that particular level. How I feel about it, once you start getting paid for your gigs, you are a professional. You have made it. You may not be a millionaire, but you're getting paid to do what you love. Do you know how lucky you are to be able to do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So call them washed-up wedding singer. It's like, Now, the boy band thing, yeah, that made sense. It was a manufactured boy band. But what happened, saying that he turns his song into a hit? No, he stole it. Flat out. His stuff got stolen and capitalized, and he didn't get a lick of recognition for it. At least if you're going to take somebody's music in this day and age, collaborate with them and say, hey, let me go ahead and pay you for this beat, or let me go ahead and pay you for these lyrics. Because people are going to say something. Nobody's just going to sit there and let you steal their craft and you just capitalize and not even bother breaking them off 5 cents.
Right.
That's
My thing
up.
is that this was kind of dumb, but they had to make the movie, so I let it go. But in reality, what he should have done was given him the credit and then collaborated with him on more songs, because they really had a chemistry.
Yeah.
And they were really, thinking of all kinds of songs that they were helping each other, like, oh, this is your song?
Yeah.
Oh, and you should do it like this.
He could have
used
this
is your song.
He could have used it for some more hits.
Tweaking each other's songs and, just getting along. They had good camaraderie. But once he did that,
people just mess up relationships over money on a regular basis. When you probably could have made a lot more money if you'd have just been an honest Joe. Like, come on. You just steal them from the little man. Why would you do something like that? Come on now. So you know what? Whatever happens in return, if you get sued or whatnot, then that's on you. But it's really messed up. Well, you know how the industry is anyway. It's already hard to make it. Don't make it harder on your fellow comrades. You know what I mean? Do you really love the craft that much? Is it your passion? Because if so, you don't do your mates dirty like that.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
And it's hard to prove if you don't have solid evidence that you wrote this song. You'll see how that unfolds in the movie, but it was kind of messed up. I was feeling kind of sad for him for a while there. Like, dang.
Me too. Yeah. His wife and daughter. But he had one really good best friend who is Peter McDonald. He plays a character named Sandy, who is his best friend, his ride or die for real.
His dog for real.
I was like, man, if everybody needs a friend like Sandy.
Sure do. That's a loyal friend. Somebody that you would probably think maybe they've been friends since they were kids and knew each other. Because, that dude really had his back. And to be at home and your family doesn't believe anything you say, and they're kind of disrespectful. I was like, this guy, is he going to just pack up his stuff and just leave the whole family and just go start a new life? Because they're very unappreciative and not supporting.
Yeah.
And that's just, that can really get to a person. Mm-hmm. When you have no support, you're telling the truth. They didn't even attempt to support him in the slightest. They were not my favorite characters at all.
No.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Not mine either. But Sandy supported him.
Yeah, hey.
The inspiration for the film struck Jim Carney when he saw a man walking to school with a guitar in one hand and his daughter in the other.
Oh.
Carney mentioned that the image of a musician holding on to his musical aspirations while managing family responsibilities inspired the story.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that is a hard thing to do. Being in the industry and also trying to balance family life when you're out late at night, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine that type of life, but you got to have somebody that's supportive.
And let me say, I believe Paul Rudd was really singing, and he did.
I thought he did. I thought it was him.
He did a really good job.
Yeah. Obviously, he can sing.
He could sing.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job.
On the table in Danny's hotel room is a copy of Hot Press, a long-established music magazine in Ireland, because this is set like partially in Ireland or mainly in Ireland. So that's why they mentioned that.
Okay.
The street performer in Dublin performs "Falling Slowly," the Oscar-winning song from Jim Carney's film Once, which was in 2008.
That's just keep it in rotation. You know, keep it in rotation. That's how you keep your legacy going.
Yeah. Are there any extra scenes? No. So once the credits start rolling, you can roll up out.
Yeah, no need for any extra scenes really in this movie. It ended pretty good. I still felt a little sad, but it ended appropriately.
Yeah. You missed the part, so you had to pay attention at the end, because even Thommi missed that, and I had to remind her what happened at the end.
What?
Yeah. The tomato meter is giving it 87%. The popcorn meter is giving it 84%. And what are you giving it out of 5?
I think I'm agreeing. I'm just going with a 3 here. It was a cool watch. I wasn't mad that I spent it. It wasn't the greatest movie or the funnest, but it was decent, so I'm just giving it a 3.
I'm giving it a 3 as well. I really enjoyed it. My dad enjoyed it as well.
Okay, cool.
I would say matinee prices, though.
Absolutely.
I don't know how much longer it's going to be in the theaters. It was only had one showing when we saw it, so it might be on its way out because this is summertime and there's lots of things coming out. But I'd say look for it when it starts streaming. I don't know if I'd pay $19.99 unless you like have your whole family watching it, or you just have that kind of money.
Yeah.
But
even if you do, I would say wait for it to hit one of the streaming services.
Yeah, one of the streaming services, or even like a $5.99, I think is, or $7.99 maybe, because that's around the price of a ticket.
Yeah, for a movie ticket.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
you know, I personally think that that's fine.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it again. I've seen it once is enough for me. So
I'm telling the people though.
Okay.
The people.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you have our review of Power Ballad. Currently at theaters, not sure for how much longer. Don't forget you can catch Jules and I on several different locations. One is Cash App. Any donations are appreciated. We are also on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, subscribe, share, follow, chat with us, and we'll see you at the next review. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.